Would you like to be able to get rid of a cold faster than usual, or to prevent a cold, or just to have a stronger immune system? Well, I'm going to give you a list of 14 foods that are recommended. They're foods and spices that are recommended in your diet, and they'll help you to have a stronger immunity. And when you do get a cold, which happens inevitably to most of us, these are going to help you to be stronger and help that cold to go away faster. Okay, the first one is oregano. Just include more oregano in your salads and your food, but if you can get your hands on it, try to get some oregano oil. It's very strong. It's expensive, but it only takes a few drops of it. When you take it, you put it in your mouth and keep it in your mouth for about a minute, and then you finally swallow it. It's kind of spicy, but sometimes it really knocks out a cold. And that's the first item. The next is broccoli. Try not to cook it too much. If you could eat it raw or just slightly steam it, broccoli is great. It has a lot of good qualities like calcium. Next is ginger. Try to make ginger tea or just to chew on a piece of ginger. It's also spicy. A lot of the foods that happen to be spicy are pretty good. It seems like they burn the cold out of you, but they really do work. The next is pumpkin seeds or beans. Pumpkin seeds or beans. I couldn't tell you exactly what they do, but I know they're really good for the immune system. The next is actually pumpkin, the flesh of a pumpkin. At this time of the year, it's November now in 2008. Try to get a pumpkin. It shouldn't be too difficult, and clean it out, and then take the actual flesh, the meat, not the skin and not the seeds, but the meat inside of it, and you can just cut it up into pieces and put it in soup. You can cook it so many different ways. You could make it like mashed. Sad to say, the least recommended way is in pumpkin pie because of all the sugar, and sugar tends to ruin the good effects. I'm not against sugar or anything, but it does seem to ruin the good effects of like the vitamin C that lemon has when you make it. If you just drink straight lemon juice, it's much better for you than lemonade. So try to avoid it with all the sugar. But I mean, if you want to have pumpkin pie, go ahead. But for this message, I'm talking about pumpkin, the meat of it. Okay, the next is green tea. Definitely green tea with maybe some fruit flavoring, orange or something like that is really good for you. You know it's high in antioxidants. The next is red bell peppers or green bell peppers or any bell peppers. It has more vitamin C than orange juice. The next is garlic. You could eat garlic raw. If it's cooked, it tastes great. I love garlic, but it's not going to help you as much as if it's raw. Just don't eat too much raw garlic because it could have an overwhelming effect on you and make you feel a little bit sick. You kind of have to build up, and your friends aren't going to like it either. You have to shower a lot. I mean, more than usual if you eat raw garlic, because it does come out of your pores and your skin. So just don't go overboard. A little bit of raw garlic chopped up or smashed and added in your food is really good. The next is turmeric. Turmeric, T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric is a yellow spice. It doesn't have much of a flavor, in my opinion. It smells kind of like good soil or something like that. But it's good for coloring, making your rice turn yellow. But it's really good for you, and it's great. It's a great carcinogenic. It's really good against cancer, but it's really good for your immune system too. The next is yogurt. Yogurt, or any kind of probiotics, are great for your stomach, keeping your stomach in good shape. Then cloves. Try to either get whole cloves or ground cloves, and you can just chew on one whole clove. It's kind of spicy in your mouth, or just put a small pinch of cloves into your food. That's really good for you. Cayenne pepper, definitely a little tiny shake in your food, or a lot if you like things spicy, and that's good for your immune system, and it also speeds up your metabolism. The next is bitter chocolate, or chocolate with high cocoa content. Not milk chocolate or very sweet chocolate, but again, too much sugar kind of, it ruins the good effect that cocoa, the actual cocoa, which is the content, the main ingredient in chocolate. And I would say above all the others, which isn't a food, but it is the thing that probably helps your immune system the most, and that's getting good sleep. If you don't sleep a lot, that's probably why you're getting sick. So try to get 7.5 hours a night if you're an adult, and 8.5 or more if you're younger than 18. So I hope you take these to heart, and if you have any other suggestions, please let us know in the comments, and I hope this all works well for you. Now, because YouTube seems to cut off the last minute of a lot of my videos, I'm just going to let the tape roll now for about another minute, until about 6.5 minutes. So you could switch to the next video if you want right now. I'm not really going to say much, but I think I will read something that is good for your bones, good for your health, and good for your soul, and that's out of Proverbs. I suggest reading in the Bible. It's very good for your soul and for your health and for your mind, and for your destiny in Yahweh's kingdom. So I would suggest reading a proverb every day. Whatever the day of the month it is, that's the proverb that I would start reading with. You could read more than one proverb, but for example, today is the 7th, November the 7th, so I'm going to read Proverb 7. Let's see here. I should have had it queued up already, but let's see. Proverb 7, and today is November 7th, so whatever day of the month it is, that's the proverb you could read. Starts off with, "My son, keep my words and treasure my command within you. Keep my commands and live, and my law as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding your nearest kin, that they may keep you from the immoral woman, from the seductress who flatters with her words. For at the window of my house I looked through my lattice, and saw among the simple I perceived among the youths a young man devoid of understanding, passing along the street near her corner, and he took the path to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, and there a woman met him with the attire of a harlot and a crafty heart. She was loud and rebellious, her feet would not stay at home. At times she was outside, at times in the open square, lurking at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him. With an impudent face she said to him, I have peace offerings with me. Today I have paid my vows. So I came out to meet you diligently to seek your face, and I have found you. I'm going to stop there. There's a lot more to read, but I'm going to stop there. Have a great day.